had some technical issues getting started tonight, some Wi-Fi issues, some technology issues, but we couldn't not get this game here going for you. As tonight we bring you a matchup in the Lake Conference between the Spirit Lake Indians and the Estherville-Lincoln Central, the ELC Midgets. A great matchup of two highly ranked teams here. Some great products on the court. We're going to have a wonderful matchup on the court and a great strategical matchup between the two coaches here for both teams here this evening. As Spirit Lake comes in at 13-6, 2-2 in their conference, and Coach Ted Rogers, a veteran of 27 years, well known for a lot of success here at the Spirit Lake Conference. We'll be taking on ELC 15-3, 6-1 in the Lake Conference, and head coach Don Martindale, who's already an Iowa Coaches Association Hall of Famer, looking to add to his resume tonight, taking down a big opponent in Spirit Lake. On the court, of course, we're going to have a big matchup as number 23 for ELC, Haley Stokes, the two-time All-State captain, is going for captain number 3 this year, which would be the first ever in the state of Iowa. As we're going to take a quick break as the national anthem plays, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and your game here this evening on Metro Sports TV. It's the national anthem by the wonderful pep band here at Spirit Lake as we get ready for Iowa girls high school basketball. Welcome to Metro Sports TV. Again, I want to apologize in advance if we run into any technical difficulties this evening. We've had some Wi-Fi issues, some connectivity issues, but we could not try to bring you this game as best as we can. Getting ready for tip-off here at Spirit Lake as the 13-6 Spirit Lake Indians take on ELC at 15-3. This should be a great matchup. Haley Stokes versus Claire Turner, the two top players for both teams here, both averaging 20-plus points a game. As Reese Keenan look for the tip-off. I'm sorry for the camera issues. I'm going to run radio while we try and get that figured out. Tip-off. Spirit Lake starts with the ball. Abby Scott drives down out to Faith the Wild. She's a recent starter for this team tonight. Ball hooked at the bounds by Kara Schultz. Good athletic play, but it will stay the way Spirit Lake. Kara Schultz, also the owner of Metro Sports TV, Pat Schultz. I'm sure he's watching to see how she's doing here tonight. Great defensive player, really good at moving her body laterally. As Claire Turner tried to drive in and came up with some contact. We're going to call the foul on number 23, Haley Stokes. A lot of tension here in the gymnasium in Spirit Lake as everyone showed up for this matchup. Nice full gym here in Spirit Lake as they take it from the out of bounds. Ball passed around Abby Scott. Dribble driving, trying to find penetration. It's over to the corner. Great job defensively by Haley Stokes, not allowing anything. She pokes the ball out of bounds, and the ball will go to ELC. First possession of the game. Riley Yeager up to the top of the key. Stokes with two Spirit Lake Indians on her, tries to find the mismatch, couldn't get it. Picked off by Riley Yeager, and Spirit Lake's got the ball back. Turner, dribble drive down, can't get it to call. Like I said, unfortunately, the graphics are also one of the victims of tonight, as I'll do my best to keep the time and score updated for everybody here. As Paris Schultz from 3 points. First points, Estherville-Lincoln Central. Schultz is at the 3-0 game, 6:40 left to go in the first quarter. We'll see with a little bit of a press, trying to put some pressure on Spirit Lake. Abby Scott gets the ball past the timeline. Deep three from the corner. Faith Wild, she couldn't get it to fall. 3-0 to the advantage. As Schultz wide open decided not to take it. She's still got some room. Didn't look quite comfortable with that mid-range shot. So she'll kick it out, and ELC will set up their offense. Stokes to Schultz. Three! Another three-pointer. Kara Schultz, 6 points early on for her. As ELC takes a quick 6-0 lead. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the first. 2 for 2 from 3-point for Kara Schultz early on. And ELC making a statement. Great defense by Spirit Lake so far. They haven't made it easy. Kara Schultz just able to find a little bit of an open space on both ends of the court for those three-pointers. But other than that, Spirit Lake's played great defense. Turner, dribble driving against Schultz. Kicks out to Scott. She'll take a three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Bodies on the ground as Schultz and Claire Turner get tangled up. Quickly to the other side of the court. As Yeager tried to catch it, she couldn't get it. Ball will go back to Spirit Lake. A lot of physicality here early on. Both teams playing tough. You can tell why these are two of the top teams in the Lakes Conference. Scott for Broomsma. Scott back up to the top. She's trying to find an opening. Gives to Turner. Deep three. Turner can't get it to fall. Rebound. Stokes. Long pass over to Yeagers for the easy two. Riley Yeager, her first 2 points. And we got a timeout by Spirit Lake trying to cut down on this 8-0 opening streak for ELC. 5:02 left to go. 8-0. We got an early jump in scoring from the Estherville-Lincoln Central team. Great job offensively so far by ELC as they've just been able to set up some really good plays. And, of course, that nice breakaway. Great job by Riley Yeager to go up for that. Of course, a great pass there by Haley Stokes. You got to imagine if she's getting involved anyway, she can. Of course, Stokes, 25.2 points per game, 41% from the floor, 85 free throw, 32 from three. She's able to score, but she also likes to distribute. She's averaging 5.4 assists per game. Easy one there. As we're back to the action, Spirit Lake. Brunsma to Scott. I would imagine Coach Rogers for Spirit Lake is wanting to get away from some of the chaos that was happening early on. As that happened, that worked to the benefit of ELC. Great shot there by Scott. She couldn't get it to fall. Rebound Stokes. Ball goes back to ELC. Dribble drive Stokes. Couple passes. A couple steps, but she's going to go and collect the contact from number 10, Abby Scott. As Stokes will go to the line for the first two free throws of the game. As I said, Haley Stokes, 85% from free throws. So you got to imagine she's going to make quite a few of these. It's the first ball, her first point of the game. 9-0, 4:34 left to go in the first, and Stokes gets the second one to fall. First 2 points, so you got to imagine many because she is a player in the state of Iowa that will not be denied in girls basketball. Scott, top of the floor, going up against Stokes. Stokes with the steal. She's on the fast break. 2-on-2. She'll try to go up against contact. Great block by number 30, Lauren Travis, the 6'2" junior. It was a great job of body control. Stokes was looking to collect some contact while going up for the free throw or for the easy lay-in. And Travis just denying her the easy bucket. Stokes. Screen Smith. Stokes go for the mid-range. Can't get it to fall. Rebound. Going to Lauren Travis. And Spirit Lake still looking for their first 2 points. ELC with the pressure, but Turner gets through. Nice crossover. She gets to the middle, out to the edge. Maggie Bruins went for three. Too much juice. Can't get it to fall. Second chance points. Reese Keenan. She can't get it to fall, but she will collect the foul. Reese Keenan to the line. She gets her first. That's the first point for Spirit Lake and her first point. Keenan, a 43% free throw shooter. Can't get second to fall. Great offensive board by Travis, and she will get it to fall. Lauren Travis. And 10-3. Through the contact. Great job by Lauren Travis to collect the offensive board and get the and one. Just going to try to cut this lead down to 6. A little too much juice. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Jalissa Smith. Coming up on 3:30. 10-3. Estherville over Spirit Lake so far. Schultz. What's the screen? Rusher. Kick to Yeager. Going to slow down and set something up. Stokes in the corner. 4-3. Through contact. Can't get it to fall, but she will go to the line for three. That was number 11, player Turner. Pardon for the difficulty as we're trying to keep our cameras up and going. I'll give you as much description as I can while they come in and out. As Stokes, with her first two, at 85%, is looking to go up. She's going for her third here. Stokes with the third as she's 5 for 5 to start the game, and it's 13-3 ELC over Spirit Lake so far. So that was, we're trying to figure out our camera situation here. We'll get it back. Are you going to look at my lovely face there as Stokes gets some contact. And the ball will stay Spirit Lake as they'll take Neath. As I apologize, we've lost our camera feed, but we'll keep it going. Claire Turner from underneath. Getting the ball down to Travis. She spins, goes up, and gets called for a travel. In the first. Here on Metro Sports TV, we apologize for all the technical difficulties. We're doing our best to keep it going. As Stokes get it set to fall again, 15-3, 2:17 left to go. Spirit Lake has the ball, top of the key. Abby Scott to Maggie Bruinsma on the right-hand side. She's trying to look down low to Laura. And we're back on Metro Sports TV as you didn't miss much except for a couple more scores by ELC, but we ended the first quarter 20-3. ELC with a 17-point lead over Spirit Lake, as it has been a Haley Stokes show so far, as she has 12 points to go along with 2 rebounds and 3 assists. She has had herself a game so far. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We're doing our best to keep this up for you and try and keep this great game here at Spirit Lake going. And we're going to keep going all the way through the boys tonight. We're going to do our best to bring you the best in Iowa high school sports action here on Metro Sports TV. Thank you for hanging around with us. We appreciate all of you that are fighting here through it with us. Steve Marino here in Spirit Lake, Iowa. As right now, between the 2 legendary coaches, Coach Rogers and Coach Don Martindale, Coach Martindale is showing why he is a Hall of Famer as we are out for the second quarter of action. On the floor, you're going to see Smith, Stokes, Yeager, and Rushy for ELC. Wild, Scott, Turner, Travis, and Keenan for Spirit Lake. Stokes, top of the key, dribble drive to her left. She's got some space down underneath. Can't get it to fall. Sorry, that was Yeager. Rebound, player Turner. 23, 7:42. Great drive by Claire Turner. She gets it to fall. Her first points of the game. It is 20-7. Claire Turner, 20 points per game. She's the one you got to figure Spirit Lake is going to need if they're going to get back into this one down 20-15. Rushy out to Yeager. Deep 3. Haley Yeager. Riley Yeager can't get it to fall. Rebound. Lauren Travis. And here comes Spirit Lake. Travis tried to set up for the fake 3. Gets through. A little Euro step down to the middle. Can't get it to fall. Rebound. Haley Stokes. Deep pass. Kara Schultz. She's one-on-one. Ball poked out by Faith the Wild. And the ball will stay with ELC. 7 minutes till halftime. 25 is the score. 15-point deficit for Spirit Lake. Ball out Stokes. Stokes on Abby Scott. She dribbles through. One arm up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound. Kara Schultz. Offensive board. Schultz. As the refs will call her for a travel. We're not usually too critical of the referees here at Metro Sports TV, but Schultz was dribbling during her travel, so she had to take a quick look down at her feet and then back at the ref just to make sure it was her she was being called on. But Spirit Lake gets the ball. Scott to the top of the key. Give Brunsma. Stokes picking up the ball handler no matter what. Now it's Stokes on Turner. Turner drives through, kicks outside. Travis. She dribbles down, one hand up. Tried to get the hook shot in, can't get it to fall. Offensive board, clear Turner. Quick pump fake. She goes up, can't get it to fall. There's a lid on the rim on the Spirit Lake side so far. Deep pass, Yeager. Rushy handled it, but a great poke by Lauren Travis to get it out. Lauren Travis doing everything she can to keep Spirit Lake in this game. 6:14 left to go. 20-5 is the score. Stokes with the ball down. Sorry, Schultz with the ball down low, trying to find somebody. Eventually finds Riley Yeager. Ball Rushy. Dribble drive to her right. Kick it back out to Schultz, trying to find the middle. Through some contact. And we're going to call number 21, Maggie Brunsma, for the block. 6:05 left to go until halftime. Fortunately, with all of these technical difficulties, we're not able to bring you the wonderful advertisements that help keep Metro Sports TV bringing you all this wonderful action. As Hillary Rushy dishes the ball, trying to get it to Haley Stokes, but it goes wayward out of bounds. But we do want to thank everybody who is a part of helping make this happen. We appreciate all of you over wonderful sponsors here, Northwest Iowa, Southeast, South Dakota, all the way down to Des Moines, as we'll be down there tomorrow for 3 wonderful games in Iowa high school basketball. Be sure to check that out, as we'll be there all day. If you got nothing going on a Saturday, check it out. Stokes tried to dish it to Jalissa Smith. Couldn't quite handle it as ELC had the 5-on-4. Spirit Lake survives. Travis. Dish to Scott. A little bit of pressure applied by Riley Yeager, but Scott gets across the timeline. Scott trying to find an opening. Got a wide open Megan Brunsma that blocked. As Haley Stokes comes from out of nowhere to block that shot. Again, Haley Stokes, the two-time All-State team captain. There has never been a three-time All-State, three-time captain. That's a mouthful of words. There's never been a three-time state captain for All-State girls basketball team. She could be the first, and she's trying that. As Claire Turner drives in and gets fouled by Haley Stokes, Turner will go to the line. Turner to the line for her first two. 20-5, 5:21 left to go until halftime. Turner gets her first to fall. She's an 84% free throw shooter, so she can make them as well. 20-6. Spins the ball, dribbles it a couple times, takes it up, and good. Easy peasy right through the net. Claire Turner 2 for 2. It is 20-7. ELC over Spirit Lakes. Turner has got her third and fourth points of the game. Dribble top the key, kick down to Stokes on the far side. She takes a deep three from the logo, gets it to fall. 3 points, Haley Stokes. That's 15 for her so far, 23-7 with 4:56 left to go. ELC putting on the trap, but Abby Scott drives through, kicks the ball down to Lauren Travis. She takes it up, too much juice, offensive board. Reese Keenan, she gets it to fall. Keenan with her third points. And we got another one pop back up as we just lost the camera. We're operating from our last available camera right now, but we're going to keep it rolling as it's 23-15 as the ELC just took a timeout. Spirit Lake going on a little bit of a run there to cut this lead. Was 15 to start the second quarter. Now down to just 8. Way to go. Spirit Lake crawling back into this one. And 2:22 left to go until halftime. We still got a ball game. We're doing our best to keep this with you here. As Riley Yeager takes the ball up top for ELC. Stokes, top the key, looking for a screen by Smith. Called off. Stokes can hit him from deep. She'll dribble drive and try and lay one in easy. Too much juice, just a little off target. Good offensive board by Yeager. Rushy dribble drives to the middle, loses the handles, but collect. Schultz from the volleyball line. She's assessing, trying to dribble penetrate. She will. Got a little too deep. Good offensive board by Smith, but poked out of bounds. ELC retains. Stokes from the line will kick it out to Rushy. Yeager. Stokes. Smith, fake screen set, real screen set. Three-pointer by Stokes, can't get it to fall. Ball battle around, eventually rebounded by Lauren Travis. Spirit Lake has it in the crowd. Bumps up a little bit. Claire Turner, dribble drive against Schultz. She got a little too deep, trying to kick out Scott. She found her. Looking to try and find Travis down below. Good defense, ELC. Scott. To Dodds. Ball poked around. Now Turner caught in the corner. 3, Claire Turner. Little too much juice. Good rebound, Rushy. And contact. Hometown crowd doesn't quite like that one. And we got a little bit of a stoppage to reset. 54 seconds left to go until half. Number 30, Lauren Travis collects her second foul. Foul's not really a big deal so far early. Stokes Dribble to the far side, trying to find an opening. She's been good for three so far. Stokes mid-range, one hand, gets it to go. Haley Stokes with points number 16 and 17 as the lead is back to 10. 30 seconds left to go until half. Turner, dribble drive down the middle, trying to find penetration. She gets it up just a little bit off, but we will have a foul. Foul going to be on number 33, Jalissa Smith. Only the second team foul for ELC. No one's really in danger yet. As number 12, Morgan Klaba, checks in. Back inbound down to Travis. Back out Turner. Turner looking for an opening. Spin. That's the kick it to Scott. Fakes a three. Another Euro step. A great job by Haley Stokes getting her hands in and poking the ball out. She's had about half a dozen of those so far in the game. She's been a workhorse for ELC. And 17 of the 25 points are hers. She has been every bit of an all-state player as advertised. Good rebound. The rebound by number 12, Morgan Klaba. But we will go to halftime. It is 25-15. Estherville-Lincoln Central over Spirit Lake. And I would say we'd be back after these short messages for Metro Sports TV, but due to the technical difficulties, we don't have any. So we will stay right here and talk a little bit about what you saw, what you missed, and everything in between as Estherville-Lincoln Central jumped out to a quick 8-0 run early on. And it was thanks mostly to free throw shooting as Haley Stokes didn't quite get going yet, but eventually she did find her stride. The lead got up to 10 as it was 15-5. And then slowly, Spirit Lake has clawed back. Unfortunately, just a couple of bad bounces there towards the end of the first half. But 10 points is the deficit. Wonderful senior night here tonight. Actually glad we'll be able to keep this open for halftime as we'll be able to present senior night. I'll just shut up and let the PA announcer announce the seniors.
And so far the state competition. Next year she is hoping to study abroad in Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, Brooklyn Jackson. Tonight we also get to celebrate an incredible group of seniors who left the lasting mark, not just on our basketball program, but on the Spirit Lake athletics as well. Their dedication, work ethic, and leadership have athletic accomplishments that will be remembered for years to come. Recognizing the Spirit Lake boys basketball seniors. Our first senior is Sam Henriksen. Sam is up for his Henriksen. The University of Iowa and studied at coaching. His favorite memory was AW. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Henriksen. Our next senior is Caden Lunt. He will be attending the University of Iowa in the fall, and his favorite memory was overnight London. Ladies and gentlemen, Caden Lunt. Introducing your next senior, Cooper Michael. Cooper is escorted by Jeff Michael. He is undecided at the school for college, but will run and also do computer science. His favorite memory, having fun, enjoying playing basketball with his teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, Cooper. Introducing our next senior is J.D. Snyder. That's part of my J.D. Snyder. He's currently undecided on which school he'll attend, but he will play baseball and study secondary history education. His traveling with the team and playing in the Sioux Falls Synagogue. Ladies and gentlemen, J.E. Schneider. The next senior is Ethan Stecker. Ethan and Dylan Stecker have 45 years. Anthony and Ethan Stecker. Ethan is playing football at Iowa State University. Dylan football at the University of Iowa and studying physics. Ethan is the veteran celebrating his double water and first round after his sophomore win at Clinton. Dylan's favorite memory, post-game celebration after beating West Line in the freshman year. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethan and Dylan Stecker. Also, a message from the coaches as the group has also been a part of a football program that reached a state title football game that made a semifinal run in 4 straight district titles. They helped bring home a state championship in track. The team runner-up finished with 3 consecutive conference team titles. They've also helped win conference titles in basketball, tennis, cross-country. Individually, the group includes 5 all-state and all-district football players, including Class 2A Player of the Year and District Offense and Defensive Players of the Year. They brought home state championships and top finishes in track, including a shovel hurdle title, a first and third in the 110 highs, and a third place in the high jump. They earned all conference and all district honors in baseball and basketball. But beyond all the championships and accolades, what made this group so truly special is the leadership, teamwork, and dedication to each other. They set a standard for the future for Spirit Lake athletics, proving that success is built on hard work and relentless pursuit of greatness. Congratulations to the seniors of the Spirit Lake basketball team.
Um, as a standing ovation, well earned for the senior class here at Spirit Lake and all the accomplishments they have had throughout their 4 years here. A few of those guys you'll see later on tonight as we bring you the second half of this double dip as the Spirit Lake boys will take on ELC with 4.5 minutes left to go until we come back with the second half here. We got an exciting matchup. There's only a 10-point deficit. At the start of this game, you would have thought with the way that Stokes and ELC were playing offensively that it would have been a lot worse, but it's really been a great job by Spirit Lake to claw back into this. Claire Turner has been a real fire for this Spirit Lake team as the senior boys there on center court for their picture. Moving forward to the second half, if you're a Spirit Lake fan, you're hoping to see a lot more of Claire Turner, and I would say a lot more even of Lauren Travis as she has been a real difference maker as she's created a lot of mismatches for Spirit Lake and produced a lot of success, especially down low in the post, collecting rebounds and offensive boards. And the big advantage that Spirit Lake has over ELC tonight has been their size. They've got a much taller team than ELC, and we've been able to see it with a few of the offensive boards and putbacks that have led to the 15 points that are currently on the board for Spirit Lake. As Spirit Lake's running with Lauren Travis at 6'2", Reese Keenan at 6 foot tall. And the tallest you've got for ELC is Riley Yeager at 5'11", and she's playing out of the guard position. Of course, she'll crash down for some of those points. Haley Stokes with the offensive boards of her own just because she's a freak athlete and is able to get in there and position her body correctly. But Spirit Lake can definitely come back into this game if they're able to control that rebounding game. You really use their much taller frames to be able to collect those and get as many possessions here in the second half, because what you're trying to do all in all is limit Haley Stokes. We're trying to keep that 17 points she has right now. I want to keep it underneath her current average at 25. And in order to do that, you got to limit the amount of time she's going to have the ball in her hands as both teams come back out onto the court. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go until quarter three. And I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about what's coming up this weekend for Metro Sports TV, as we're going to be down in the greater Des Moines area, calling 3 incredible games. If you are a Iowa high school basketball fan, you are going to want to tune in, grab a blanket, sit down in a chair, kick back, and watch all 3 of these games. And starting at noon tomorrow, we'll have number 9 Johnson High School taking on Norwalk, and it only gets better from there. It's at 1:30. We got the number 4 ranked Cedar Rapids Kennedy versus number 3 Waukee Northwest, a premier matchup. And then our afternoon nightcap at 3 o'clock, the number 2 ranked Valley High School against number 8 Sioux City East, Slamma Jamma, taking it down to Des Moines. And we're going to watch these boys work. It's going to be a great afternoon of high school basketball. Trust me, the production level will be much higher than I've been able to accomplish here tonight. Again, with the apologies on the technical difficulties, we're doing our best to try and bring you this game. But keep an eye out for those 3 games tomorrow. If you got nothing going on, I know in some areas of the Metro Sports universe here, it's going to be cold. We're looking at the winter weather. It's not quite summer yet, so stay in, grab your popcorn. It's going to be a good one. We got less than a minute until the third quarter of Iowa girls basketball, Spirit Lake versus ELC here on Metro Sports TV. One last thank you to all the sponsors here at Metro Sports TV, Baumgars, Central Bank, Ryan Stussy, all the wonderful South Dakota State, Iowa Lakes Community College, all the wonderful sponsors that we have here supporting us, and all the ones local here in the Spirit Lake area. We cannot thank you enough. We apologize. We wish we could do more for advertising for you here tonight. Unfortunately, we're just kind of limping along, trying to give you as much entertainment as we can. We'll make up for it. We promise. We are set to go here in the third quarter. ELC will trot out number 23, Haley Stokes, number 20, Riley Yeager, number 3, Kara Schultz, number 33, Jalissa Smith, and number 34, Hillary Ruffy. They're starting 5. And for Spirit Lake, Abby Scott, Claire Turner, Reese Keenan, Maggie Brunsma, and Lauren Travis is the only non-starter back out here. Is the only starter that is currently on the bench is Faith the Wild. The Spirit Lake starts with the ball. Turner to Scott, setting up the offense. We got to make up 10 points. Brunsma in the corner, taking on Stokes. Stokes pokes the ball out. She's on a run. Kicks it back to Yeager, who kicks it back to Stokes, back wrapping around. Takes it up and will collect the foul. 2 shots. As that foul is going to go on Reese Keenan. A little interesting is Stokes was actually kind of wrapping herself around the contact, not really going up through it. The crowd not quite sure on that one. But nevertheless, Stokes to the line. She is currently perfect and staying perfect. She picks up her 18th point, making her 8 for 8 and 9 for 9 from the free throw line. And she's got 19. Lead back up to 12. 7:40 left to go in the third. Spirit Lake, and Scott tries to dribble drive, penetrate, can't find anything. Looking back towards the far side, going up head to head against Stokes. Claire Turner, deep 3 from Caitlin Clarkland. Claire Turner, she collects her 13th point. Lead cut down to 9. Yeager up top for ELC. Hands off to Stokes. Dribbles through a screen. Out to Schultz. From 3, she gets it to fall. Nothing but net, Kara Schultz. And she's got her 9th point and her 3rd three-pointer. She is lightning in a bottle from 3-point land. It's 30-18. Now the score. Turner, dribble drive taken on Schultz. Stokes tried to poke the ball out from the pass. Couldn't get it. Ball gets to Bruinsma. Back to Turner. Swinging the ball around to the outside. Inside. Turner jumps up. Can't get it to fall. Just not quite enough touch. Rebound Rushy. ELC on the move. Stokes calls for the screen from Smith. Hard screen set. Great job by Scott fighting over the top. Ball down low. Yeager. He gets 2. Riley Yeager with her fourth point, 32-18. 6 minutes to go in the third. Scott from the volleyball line. Hands off Keenan to Turner. Calling for the screen from Scott. Fake screen, slips through. Scott versus Yeager. Ball kind of gets loose from her. She's on the ground. Good heads up play to kick out to Travis. Back to Scott. Dribbles through. She's played that far down deep. She'll go through contact, and the ball will stay with Spirit Lake. We're going to call that number 33, Jalissa Smith, with the body contact on Abby Scott. And 5:36 left to go, 32-18. Turner with the ball down underneath the hoop. Trying to work the ball around to Keenan. Back out to Bruinsma. She'll take a three-pointer. Just not quite enough. Good offensive board, Turner. Ball popped up by Stokes. Taken away, gathered by Schultz. And ELC back on the move. Stokes. Flip screen. Stokes, mid-range, floater. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Travis. Back out, Keenan wants to move. Keenan v. Schultz. Sorry, that's Claire Turner versus Schultz. Ball poked out by Rushy, but they're going to call that foul. That's Hillary Rushy got the hand of Claire Turner. 2 fouls in the first half by ELC. 2 fouls here early in the third quarter. As Bruinsma with the three, can't get it to fall. Fighting for it, rebound, Scott. Has a dribble, one shot. Another rebound by Scott. She collects her own. Deep three, Turner can't get it to fall. Offensive board, Bruinsma. Spirit Lake creating extra opportunities. Bruinsma dribble driving against Smith. Has to collect Scott from deep. Scott against Stokes. Goes in. Collects contact. Body. They're going to send her to the line for two. As that's number 20, Riley Yeager, with the contact on Abby Scott. Team's third foul. Yeager's first. Abby Scott to the line for two. Currently a 14-point deficit down to 13, 32-19. Abby Scott, a 77% free throw shooter, so she can make them as well in bunches. Can't get the second one to fall, but she collects the rebound. Abby Scott back out. Deep three, Turner. She gets it to fall. Three-pointer. Claire Turner. And the deficit back down to 10. 4:18 to go. 32-22. Great shot by Claire Turner. Good offensive board by Scott. But Haley Stokes through the contact. Gets the mid-range jumper to fall. Her 21st point. Foul on number 11, Claire Turner, her second. And Stokes to the line for the and one. Stokes' first miss, and she's gone 9 for 10 so far. But the lead stays at 12. Quick dish down to Travis. Ball poked away by Jalissa Smith. She's ready to push it up. Back out to Schultz. She goes up for the easy lay and carries Schultz for her 11 point, 36-22. 3:52 left to go. And we got a timeout by Spirit Lake. As the Spirit Lake Indians were gathering some momentum. And then it was Haley Stokes and Kara Schultz to add 5 quick points and bring the lead back to 14 with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. You gotta like what you're seeing from Spirit Lake so far. They're definitely playing their game. They're owning the possessions better than they were in the first half. A lot more rebounds, some great offensive boards all the way up and down the roster, even from the 5'5" senior, number 10, Abby Scott. She has 2 offensive boards in 1 possession. She is fighting hard. But it's really difficult to stop this electric offense that is ELC. And Coach Donnie Martindale, he's created a heck of a program. Both teams ranked in the state of Iowa, both in the top 5 in the Lakes Conference. One heck of a matchup. Even down 14 points, you can tell that the difference between the two teams is slim. And if there were a couple balls that bounced a different way, Spirit Lake would be in this game close. If they can get a little bit more luck, some more shots to fall, we'll take that saran wrap off the lid. It's fresh. You can serve some buckets now. Once those get going, Spirit Lake can put on a show here quickly. As Scott gets the inbound from Travis. Scott versus Stokes. Back to Turner versus Stokes. Stokes playing good defense. Kick the ball out. Quickly pokes away. Collected by Yeager. She's dribble driving up, but smartly stops. The Rushy drives down the middle. To Smalley. With Melissa Smith. My apologies. Melissa Smith underneath her first 2 points. She's been doing a lot of hard work, but finally getting a little bit of a reward as she's able to score 38-22, 3:13 left to go in the third quarter. Turner. Schultz on Turner. Dribble drive, trying to find some penetration. Can't quite get it. Goes through some contact and collects a foul. Ball will stay with Spirit Lake. And they're going to get number 34, Hillary Rushy. For that one, her third foul. As Smith and Rushy now both with 3 fouls starting to get into trouble here. 3 minutes left to go in the third. Scott, great handles for Abby Scott as she's really able to work the ball around and try and find some openings up through contact as Smith will collect her 4th. My apologies, Reese Keenan looking for an opportunity, and Jalissa Smith just got her hands caught up between reaching for the ball, and now she's got 4. This ELC team doesn't like the sub very much, so going into their bench might be a key here as Reese Keenan makes her first. She's got 4 points. 38-23 as Jalissa Smith has to sit down and Morgan Cloud comes in for ELC. Keenan couldn't get her second to fall. Lead stays at 15, 2:45 left to go, 38-23. Yeager to Stokes. Laba with the fake screen, step back, Stokes. 3! Easy threes. Haley Stokes, she's got 24, making it look easy out there. 41-23. As she's put this ELC team on her back and built a heck of a lead. Broomville went up for a good rebound there by Keenan. She gets it to fall. Reese Keenan with her 6 point, 41-25. 2 minutes left to go in the third. Stokes versus Scott. Lava coming in for the screen. So does Turner to follow Rushy in the near side. Back to Schultz. Speeds around the corner. Klaba for 3. Doesn't want it. Schultz out for 3. We know she can make it from there. Picks it up to Rushy to Stokes. Dribbles through. Throws up a prayer. Can't get it to fall. Rebound. Travis. Turner out to Scott for the 3. She decides better not to take it fall. Poked out by Haley Stokes. How does she do it sometimes? Getting her hand in there and not collecting contact as Turner resets. Turner through some contact. We're going to call a block on Haley Stokes, and Claire Turner will go to the line. Some emphatic high five as Stokes picks up her second. And Claire Turner to the line. 41-27, 104 left to go in the third. Turner can't get the first to fall. Spirit Lake needs to get something going, and Turner can do that. She'll get it to fall 27-41. Leads 14 with 1 minute left to go in the third. Stokes, Euro step, up and in. Haley Stokes has 26. We got 45 seconds left to go. ELC putting on some pressure. Ball out to Scott. She's going through. Step back to the side. Easy left-handed lay-in. Abby Scott for her third point. 28-43. 15 points is the deficit with 30 seconds left to go in the third. ELC will likely hold for one of the last shots as there's a 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jaeger can't get it to fall. And Spirit Lake is going to get another possession here. Turner tries to go in, and Stokes with the poke. It's like watching Peanut Tillman on the football field. She just gets her hand in and punches the ball out away from anybody possessing it for Spirit Lake. Haley Stokes stops that quickly, but this does give Spirit Lake the chance to reset and set up a play from out of bounds to get a good look as there is no shot clock left. 10 seconds. Schultz against Turner. Step back from the side. Shoot short. Rebound. Stokes. Balls up and in. But that was Riley Yeager with contact in the and one. Riley Yeager with 1.1 second left to go. And Abby Scott collects her second. She goes to the line for the and one. And can't get it. And that is the end of the third. 45-28. At the end of three quarters here in Spirit Lake. The hometown Spirit Lake Indians down by 17. Not an insurmountable lead, but they got to get a lot going here in the fourth quarter. Thank you for all of the listeners and watchers who have been sticking with us throughout this difficult game. We, again, apologize for the technical difficulties. We're going to do our best to try and keep this thing running. We knew we had to at least try and get this girls' game up because regardless of the score, it's been an electric matchup as both these teams play hard, and you can tell they'll have well earned their spot in the state tournament when it comes that time. 45-28. Haley Stokes with 26 points, so she did pass her season average of 25.2. Not due to a poor effort by Spirit Lake, as they have done a great job of putting bodies on Haley Stokes. She's just been able to work around everything and find openings when she can. Schultz take the ball from the out-of-bounds line as we start the fourth quarter. Yeager with the ball, crossing the half court. Stokes searching for it, looking for a rebound by Klaba. 2 rebounds as Yeager gets it. She's got mid-range, kicks it back out to Yeager, who's down in the paint. Back out to Rushy. Can't find anything. Yeager resets. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Yeager trying to find something. Stokes. Deep three. Too short. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Scott. Scott's on the run. Body defense by Stokes allows number 12, Morgan Clapper, to come in and poke the ball out. Stokes is on a run. She's going up and in. Haley Stokes, 28 points. And the lead is 19, 47-28 with 7 minutes left to go in the fourth. ELC is taking the energy out of the gym here in Spirit Lake. So these girls keep fighting to try and bring it back. Turner down low against Stokes. Caught up in the paint. He's got to kick it out to Scott. She'll take a three. Got tipped up by Yeager. Ball poked out of bounds and will stay with Spirit Lake. 6:53 left to go. 47-28 is your score. Claire Turner, great night so far. 18 points. She's just 2 off her game average. She'd like to get past that as well. but I'm sure she would prefer a win more. Abby Scott setting up the offense. She's going against Stokes. Stokes is looking for any way to get a hand on that ball. Ball down low. Reese Keenan, 2 points. She's got 8. Lead down to 17. 6:36 left to go. 47-30. Stokes from the top. Looking to drain some clock. She goes up against Abby Turner, who finally gets a ball poke of her own. Abby Turner gets the ball away from Haley Stokes. Schultz takes from the out of bounds, gets it to Rushy. Stokes on Turner. Sorry. Oh, it's Rushy on Turner. Stokes on Scott. Back to Rushy in the corner. She pump fakes. Trying to get down in the low. 3 seconds left of shot clock. She puts something up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Travis. Trying to collect some contact. Let's play Turner on her way up the court. 5:53 left to go. 47-30. Turner kicks to the outside. Can't get it to fall. That was Maggie Bruinsma with the attempt. And ELC. And Coach Donnie Martindale will call a timeout for his ELC girls with 5:43 left to go in the game and a 17-point lead. Haley Stokes and ELC have given this Spirit Lake squad all they can. And it has been a heck of a game by ELC. Give Spirit Lake their props. They have done everything they can, and they have found success against Stokes. But she is just a playmaker. She's been able to find open plays the entire game, and she has been the difference maker here tonight. I want to thank everybody who's watching right now. We appreciate y'all sticking with us and watching this wonderful game. I know we normally provide much better production value tonight, but we're doing what we can. And hopefully you're able to enjoy it. I know I'm probably talking a little too much. You have to listen to the sound of my voice and just wish you could watch the girls basketball, but I'm trying to make it entertaining for you. Schultz to take the ball from the far out of bounds line with 5:43 left to go and a 17-point lead. Yeager taking the inbound pass. Will drive to the near side back out to Schultz. Schultz has been quiet for a bit here. I'm sure she would like to get another bucket. She's only got 11. It was more than her 5.6 average, but when you're having a hot hand night, you want to keep it going. Yeager to Rushy. She'll take a three-pointer. Gets it to fall. Hillary Rushy. Her first basket of the game. She's got 3 points and 32% from three. She doesn't take many of those. She's happy she got the opportunity she did. Abby Scott with the attempt on the other side. Couldn't get it to fall. And here comes Stokes. Shy. Long pass to Scott. She's 2-on-1. Couldn't quite get enough arc on that one to lay in the layup. Rebound, Yeager. Stokes. Letting that clock wind. 4:37 left to go. 20-point lead. 50-30. ELC over Spirit Lake as Schultz got the ball on the near side. She's dribble driving in. Takes a step back. Couldn't quite get clear. Number 20, Reese Keenan. Rushy. Ball poked out. But they're going to say there was contact and foul called on Claire Turner. Her third. And ELC will get the ball as Jalissa Smith checks back into the game and Morgan Klaba will take a seat. Schultz into Stokes. Stokes against Abby Scott. Drives in. Tries to go through contact. No call. Blocked by Lauren Travis. Rebound, Abby Scott. Kick to Claire Turner. She's going to take a deep three. It is online. Just a little too much juice. Rebound, number 20, Reese Keenan. Back out to Scott. 20 seconds left to go. Down low, Lauren Travis. She gets it up and in. Lauren Travis with her fourth point of the game. 32-50, 3:45 left to go. Yeager to Schultz. Through to the middle, down into the paint. She's going to try to throw it up into the hands. Lauren Travis taken back as they're trying to feed the ball. Great feed down to Turner. She gets just a little bit too low. Fights back on with the underneath. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Stokes quickly out to Schultz. As she'll gather and keep the ball inbounds. Abby Scott right there waiting for it, though. As Scott gets herself stuck. Gets the ball down to Lauren Travis. Takes it up and in. Too much juice. 50-32. 3 minutes left to go. And ELC will slow down the pace. We had a great back and forth there. No one really able to get anything to fall. But great little bit of action. Well, there's 3 minutes left to go. Another timeout taken by Don Martindale. Hope for ELC. As his girls could use a breather, I'm sure he's going to let them sit down and relax. All 10 girls that were out on that floor, they were running back and forth for quite a bit. I'm sure they could all use a little bit of water and a little bit of air. Great bit of back and forth basketball. No lack of effort from either team tonight. But right now, the deficit is 18 for Spirit Lake. Doing all they can to claw back into it. Just slowly running out of time, unfortunately. .53 left to go in the game. ELC will take it from the far out of bounds line. Schultz to Yeager. Yeager quickly down to the near side. Has to pick up her dribble. Ball to Stokes. Screen, Smith, Stokes, mid-range. Too much deuce. Good rebound by Faith the Wild. Haven't seen her much of the second half. You can see her back in the game. It's Claire Turner quickly down into the paint and jump. She'll collect a foul and go to the line for two. Almost got the and one there. They're going to call a contact on Jalissa Smith, her fifth. She will take a seat and get a standing ovation from the Estherville-Lincoln Central crowd here tonight, the visiting crowd. ELC traveled well. Of course, they didn't have to travel far, but always great to see visiting fans show up. That's Claire Turner makes her first. She's got 19. One more, and she's at her average points per game. And there it is. Even 20, Lauren Travis. 50-34. Lead cut down to 16. 2:30 left to go. And Spirit Lake can sense it. They're putting some pressure on now. Ball quickly to Clava, down to Schultz. Dribbles back out. Looking for an easy lay, and she'll go up and collect contact. Kara Schultz to the line. Looking for two more with 2:17 left to go in the game. Schultz makes 2/3 of her free throws, 66.7. She gets her first to fall now. She's got 12. More than doubled her points per game average. Of course, the three three-pointers earlier in the game to start helped. She gets her second free-throw fall, and she's got 14. 52-34, 2:13 left to go in the game. Travis down, hands up. She'll collect contact. Claire Turner. Sorry, that was not Lauren Travis. That was Claire Turner. There's a foul, and they're going to call that one on Kara Schultz. She'll pick up her second. Claire Turner to the line. Makes her first. 3 of the last 3 for Claire Turner, and she's got 21. Lead now 17. And 16. 36 points for Spirit Lake. Coach Todd Rogers will take a timeout with 2:07 left to go. 52-36, Estherville-Lincoln Central. But these Spirit Lake Indians are not going away. Thank you to all of our amazing sponsors here at Metro Sports TV. We do appreciate everything you do. And every little bit helps, because all the fans here in the gym and those aren't able to make it that are trying to watch this from home, They're sticking with us. They deserve to be able to watch their Estherville-Lincoln Central girls and the Spirit Lake girls. They should be able to watch great matchups like this. And through the wonderful sponsors that we have here at Metro Sports TV, all those people are able to do that. So thank you. Thank you very much. And we will ensure that when we're able to get commercials back up and running, probably won't be for the next one. We'll make sure to get them there for you. As we're slowly coming to the close here in Spirit Lake, Iowa, thank you for joining us here tonight. Steve here on the call. Usually you got Pat Schultz and Rob Maynard up here doing this. Two are much better, much more seasoned pros, but I'm doing my best. And Stokes gets the inbound. Yeager back to Stokes. Number 32, Annabelle Siddons, who's checked into the game. She is playing some hard defense, and she gets the poke away, and Abby Scott will collect. Claire Turner pushing the ball down the low, going up through contact, no call, collects her own offensive board, goes up again, gets the contact call this time, and Claire Turner will go to the line for two. A couple different ELC girls there. They're going to call that one. And number 12, Morgan Clava. And Turner making sure she gets hers tonight. She gets it to fall. Turner, 5 of her last 5. And number 20, Reese Keenan will check in as Kinley Dodds takes a seat. The sophomore, 5'9", Dodds checked in after that timeout, checked right back out. As Turner gets her second of 2. 52-38, lead cut down to 14, 1:40 left to go. Full press on for Spirit Lake. And Stokes can't handle that one. Good poke by Abby Scott to get the ball away. And Turner's got it. She's going to dribble drive down below, fight through some contact. No call, but she was fighting through a lot of hands. Luckily, the ball will stay home with Spirit Lake. Great job Euro stepping as she was getting slapped at the whole way. At this point in the game, probably a smart no call, though. Scott tries to dish it to Turner. Too much juice. Ball goes out of bounds and back to ELT. 1:23 left to go. 52-38 ELT over Spirit Lake. Stokes with the inbound pass. Sims and Scott on her tight. Riley Yeager gets past the timeline. And Stokes trying to fight through and still collect contact. Only 3 fouls for each team so far, so no shots just yet. They'll get number 32, Annabelle Siddons, for that one. Yeager. The Stokes back to Yeager out to Rushy, who's wide open. They're just trying to put pressure on any way they can. Stokes working the ball around, pushing through, breaking through the double team. Back out to Yeager. Dribble drive down low. Out to Schultz. To Rushy. Feigns a three-pointer. She'll take it down low. Euro step up and in. Hillary Rushy. And the rest will stop as Haley Stokes hit the floor. Just checking on her to make sure she's okay. Looks like they're going to reset her. She had some discussion. Looks like maybe it wasn't a health check. It's Coach Martindale and the refs are now having some words. I didn't really see much of what was going on down there, but all of a sudden, Haley Stokes and the referees were having words, and then Coach Don Martindale and the refs were having words. And a timeout so everybody can calm down. After a great game like this, you really don't want to see something turn ugly at this point, especially with such little time left in the game. So probably smart by Coach Martindale just to call timeout, let everybody breathe, and we'll reset everything. No matter what was going on, it was probably not worth fighting the refs over. 54-38. We're coming to the end of it here in Spirit Lake. Spirit Lake will get the ball down below. As we got another stoppage for the cheerleaders to get off the court. 48.9 seconds left to go in the game. Keenan will take the ball from the out of bounds. Dish it to DeWild. Wild drives down low. Gets the ball poked away by Schultz. Ball back to ELC as Schultz and Stokes celebrate. Schultz doing her best Haley Stokes impression there, poking the ball out and getting that out of bounds. Yeager with the inbound. Floater, after a couple bats around, finally gets to Haley Stokes across the timeline. Stokes smothered to Yeager. Just trying to work that clock away. Rushy back to Yeager. To Stokes, who had to go up high to bring it down. Foul. Foul called on number 2, Faith the Wild. That will be the 4th team foul. The Wild's first personal. And with 25.6 left to go, ELC will take it from out of bounds. Stoppage by the referees, and they're going to reset. Looks like Abby Scott wasn't quite off the court yet. So we're good to go now. Yeager staves the ball, but quickly collected by Sins. Turner with the three-pointer. Claire Turner with her 27th point, and she has gone shot for shot with Haley Stokes here tonight, but the clock will eventually run out, and it will be 54-41. Estherville-Lincoln Central over Spirit Lake. Here in Spirit Lake, ELC comes in and gets the victory on the road. Thank you very much to everybody who watched us here on Metro Sports TV. Go ahead and check us out on metrosportstv.tv. You can check us out. We've got a channel on Roku and, of course, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and we are always showing our games also on YouTube. From everybody here at Metro Sports TV, this has been Steve Marino. Thank you very much, and get home safe, everybody.